The reality is that for many years I existed in a manner that did not align with my true purpose. Then, in a sudden turn of events, the universe stripped everything from me overnight. What caused me the deepest pain was not merely the financial setbacks or the feelings of shame, but rather the profound solitude. No friends, no partner, no one to trust. This pervasive emptiness drove me to search for answers about the essence of loneliness and what it truly signifies for those chosen for a higher purpose. I learned that for those selected for a greater mission, loneliness is not a form of punishment. It is an invitation to awaken remarkable abilities that most people remain unaware of. If you identify as a chosen one, you understand that periods of isolation transcend mere physical solitude. They serve as gateways to profound transformation. In moments of quiet, you can discover your true self, unveil hidden strengths, and awaken powers that few can comprehend. Here are 5 extraordinary abilities that the chosen ones cultivate during their times of solitude, abilities they often keep to themselves. First, Icehead, the mastery of emotional control and steadfast nerves. Solitude may feel desolate and quiet, but it is in this barren landscape that the chosen are shaped and refined. This gift, often perceived as coldness or insensitivity by others, is deeply misunderstood. What many fail to see is that beneath this calm exterior lies an intense inner struggle. Here, behind the veil of silence, the soul of the chosen is tempered in the crucible of solitude. Imagine a realm where external distractions vanish, leaving only your thoughts echoing in the stillness. In this silence, you confront the truths of your existence without any facades. You are forced to face your essence. There are no escapes from your reality. Now, envision this as a battle against ancient fears, insecurities that have been buried since childhood, and the scars of life's experiences. This internal confrontation transforms solitude into a spiritual desert, a harsh terrain where emotions are heightened and the mind wrestles against the daunting reality of the self. Within this desert lies a refining process akin to alchemy, turning lead into gold. Much like Jesus, who spent 40 days and nights in a physical wilderness resisting temptation, the chosen ones navigate their own deserts. They confront not only external lures, but their internal struggles as well. Solitude magnifies those internal voices. Fears of failure, past shames, and feelings of inadequacy become formidable opponents. Each chosen one must choose between succumbing to despair or harnessing the strength that isolation can provide. This transformative journey doesn't occur overnight. It resembles a continuous process of emotional purification, where each painful experience is analyzed and transmuted into wisdom. In these moments of solitude, the chosen become their own alchemists, tirelessly transforming their anger into compassion, frustration into patience, and fears into courage. Imagine a chosen one sitting in stillness, staring at a blank wall, enveloped in silence. As distractions fade away, memories surge forth, past mistakes echo, and uncertainties loom larger than life. This is when the true work begins. A steadfast mind, trained to remain focused, resists the urge to escape. Each day is a lesson in self-mastery, as the chosen warrior prepares for unseen battles. While others seek quick fixes in conversation or social distractions, the chosen face their truths head-on, learning to soothe their minds and allow emotions to flow without attachment. Each solitary period is a session in self-control, initially marked by chaos but ultimately leading to the mastery of one's inner realm. Storms may come, but the chosen remain resolute in their fortress of inner peace, a peace hard-won through silent struggles and prayers. This icehead transcends mere emotional control. It embodies a survival mechanism. To fulfill their calling, the chosen must cultivate resilience in ways most will never grasp. They don't lack the ability to feel pain, but rather, they possess the strength not to succumb to it. Like trees bending in the wind yet unbroken, the chosen adapt, adjust, and endure. In practice, this demeanor manifests in various scenarios. When chaos reigns around them, the chosen exude tranquility. In heated discussions, they speak little yet with precision, understanding that not every battle warrants engagement. They know the true victory often lies in their choice to remain unreactive. This practical wisdom is a unique superpower, as few can master their emotions to such an extent. The peace found by the chosen is not the absence of conflict, but rather mastery over their responses to external pressures, cultivated through unseen tears and quiet prayers. Secondly, we have X-ray vision, the ability to see beyond mere appearances. The chosen possess a unique perception that sets them apart, allowing them to glimpse the deeper truths that elude most. This isn't about seeing with the physical eyes alone, but rather with the eyes of the soul. This gift is not accidental. It is cultivated during moments of solitude, where they become keen observers of the world and the people surrounding them. While many are content living on the surface, the chosen dive deep, uncovering subtleties and nuances that typically go unnoticed. Envision being in a crowded room where everyone wears meticulously crafted masks, engaging superficially. In contrast, the chosen sees through these facades, the cracks, the discrepancies, the emotions that flee in fleeting glances or involuntary gestures. This ability to read beyond appearances is akin to possessing a sixth sense. Through countless moments of silent observation, the chosen refine their capacity to perceive not just words, but energies, recognizing hidden intentions even when words are sugary and gestures seem cordial. Take Jesus, for example, who saw beyond the surfaces presented to him, identifying religious leaders as whitewashed tombs, externally appealing yet vacuous within. Likewise, the chosen can discern authenticity through the extensive layers, equipped with an invaluable inner defense against deception in a world that often conceals true intentions. This extraordinary clarity stems from a deep recognition of their own inner struggles. Solitude serves as a rigorous training, enabling the chosen to observe without rushing to judgment. They embrace patience, understanding that truth often resides in deeper realms. This quality not only enhances their perception, but also positions them to connect meaningfully with others who share their profound journey marked by authenticity and truth. When two such souls align, an instant recognition occurs. It is as if they are reflecting the same light, acknowledging each other's authenticity. If you feel a kindred spirit resonating with you, embrace it. Share your thoughts in the comments or join the community of Chosen One Sanctuary, where together we uplift each other on this enlightening journey. Remember, solitude is not merely an absence of company. It's an invitation to embark on a transformative quest. The Chosen Ones learn to navigate their inner landscapes, revealing strengths, insights, and connections that transcend the ordinary. In these experiences, they refine their spirits and illuminate a path for those who feel alone. Together, let us embrace this journey and honor the power of solitude as a sacred space for growth, connection, and profound realization at Chosen One Sanctuary. Their energies resonate with one another effortlessly, eliminating the necessity for excessive words or lengthy explanations. In the quietude of their connection, they cultivate an almost supernatural sensitivity. They can sense when someone is grappling with inner turmoil, even if their spoken words suggest otherwise. They perceive the silent anguish behind a smile and the concealed fear that masquerades as courage. This profound relationship with truth distinguishes them from the majority, those who often become lost in illusions and superficial appearances. For the chosen ones, seeing transcends simple observation. It transforms into a feeling, a perception, and an understanding that reaches deeper than the surface. In a world filled with insecurities and distractions, the chosen ones find solace in solitude, creating fertile ground for a sharp, focused, and decisive mind. This clarity acts as an internal compass, unfalteringly directing the chosen through life's complexities with a precision that leaves others bewildered. What many fail to recognize is that such hyperclarity does not arise spontaneously. It is the outcome of countless moments of deep introspection, moments where the chosen, isolated from external noise, are compelled to confront the essence of their thoughts and desires. This ongoing refinement process resembles the meticulous polishing of a rough diamond until it radiates its true brilliance. When the clamor of the outside world fades into silence, the chosen ones learn to distinguish between what truly matters and what is mere noise. Silence emerges as the greatest ally of clarity, and in solitude, they find themselves faced with a torrent of thoughts that are otherwise muffled by everyday distractions. Picture yourself seated in a quiet room, where the only sound is that of your own breath. Initially, the mind attempts to fill the void with memories, anxieties, and internal monologues, but as time unfolds, this mental cacophony begins to subside. Thoughts neatly arrange themselves as chaos gracefully gives way to order. It's akin to turbulent waters that, after a storm, become calm and crystal clear. This clarity empowers the chosen ones to perceive reality as it truly is, untainted by the distortions wrought by fear or emotion. Reflect on Moses atop Mount Sinai, separate from the throng, receiving direct revelations from God on how to lead the people. The enlightenment he attained in that secluded space, away from distractions, bestowed him with the strength to make monumental decisions that would echo through generations. Similarly, the chosen ones discover within the solitary peaks of their minds the guidance necessary to navigate their challenges effectively. They cultivate an understanding that allows them to coexist peacefully with silence, which becomes the stage upon which all truths are unveiled. In this sacred space, there is no escape from their intentions, fears, or insecurities. Each decision is confronted, analyzed, and refined until only what is pure and authentic remains. This thoughtful practice fosters an ability to make quick, almost instinctual decisions, as their minds have been trained to act with unwavering clarity and conviction. When confronted with complex circumstances, the chosen one's minds do not become ensnared in a labyrinth of potentialities. Instead, they swiftly discern the optimal path, like a sharp blade cutting through uncertainty. Their decision-making does not stem from impulsiveness, but rather from a profound understanding of themselves and their priorities. The choices they make may appear unconventional or even abrupt to those who lack insight into the depth of their clarity. But the chosen ones recognize that every choice bears weight and consequence, and they refuse to succumb to the paralysis of indecision. This ability to eliminate the unnecessary and concentrate on the essential sets them apart, casting them as figures of action in a realm of hesitation. Solitude, often shunned by many, becomes the crucible in which the chosen ones refine their minds. Sheltered from the judgments of others and the chaos of daily life, they uncover the necessary space to reflect and reassess their journeys. They scrutinize their steps, interrogate their choices, and most importantly, learn to trust themselves. Each decision made in solitude serves as a building block of self-confidence, which over time evolves into a semblance of almost supernatural clarity. One of the chosen one's most potent gifts is their profound empathy, their capacity to feel the pain of others with such depth that it seems almost otherworldly. It is as though they possess an invisible sensor that detects hidden emotions and unspoken sufferings, even fears that individuals conceal from themselves. This heightened sensitivity does not arise by mere chance. It is honed in those solitary moments when the chosen ones confront their own pain, raw and unfiltered, without distractions. This personal reckoning forges a visceral connection with human suffering, transforming them into not only empathetic beings but also true readers of the souls of others. While so many remain ensnared in their own dilemmas, the chosen ones transcend these barriers, intimately connecting with the pain of those around them. They do not merely observe the surface, they feel what lies beneath, as if the pains of others are extensions of their own. This gift carries both a profound weight and a healing quality, as deep empathy beckons the chosen ones to bear the burdens of others, often in silence. To understand their pain-sensing abilities, one must first grasp the process they undergo in solitude. Isolated from the world, they are confronted with their own feelings at a level of intensity that precludes distractions. Each emotion is encountered in its entirety, without the softening filters that daily life provides. In facing their vulnerabilities, they learn a fundamental truth. Everyone bears their own wounds. This awareness opens the door to authentic empathy, as they recognize the kind of pain in others that they have bravely faced themselves. The empathy of the chosen ones resembles a constantly activated spiritual antenna, adept at picking up on the subtle signals emitted by others, often unconsciously. When someone is enduring a difficult time, this pain reveals itself in ways that typically escape notice. A vacant stare, a strained smile, a heavy silence. To the chosen, these signals convey messages as clear as spoken words. They observe the tightness in shoulders, the pauses in conversation, and even the absence of light in one's eyes. Clues that unveil an internal world too seldom shared. This rare ability to sense unspoken pain allows the chosen ones to forge deep connections with those around them. In their presence, people often experience immediate relief, even if they cannot articulate why. They feel seen and understood on a profound level, as if encountering someone who genuinely comprehends their experience without needing elaborate explanations. But this gift is not solely about feeling the pain of others. It also entails transforming this perception into a bond of wisdom and connection. The chosen ones use their pain-sensing ability as a compass, guiding their interactions with others. They instinctively know when to offer comforting words, when to remain silent, and when simply to be present. This accrued wisdom, born from solitude, not only nurtures their empathy, but also positions them as spiritual guides for those in their sphere. This capacity makes the chosen ones magnetic, drawing others who seek support, often lacking a conscious understanding of why. It's as if they inherently know that the chosen ones offer a form of invisible healing, a refuge for confidences and a new perspective, delivered without judgment. The bridge they form between their own internal struggles and the experiences of others illuminates a path for many in a world oft steeped in emotional darkness. The chosen ones possess an extraordinary and rare ability, the transformative capacity to convert solitary moments into profound wisdom and joy. For them, loneliness acts not as a burden, but as a spiritual incubator, where the lead of sorrow fuses into the gold of enlightenment and happiness. This alchemical process is one of their most exquisite powers, granting them the ability to create an inner sanctuary where silence morphs into a sacred space for growth and self-discovery. While many shy away from loneliness, perpetually seeking external company or drowning themselves in distractions, the chosen ones embrace solitude as a divine privilege. They recognize that in the quietude, they discover the necessary space to reflect, meditate, and connect with the essence of their being. Within this silence, magic unfolds, and time, which for many feels like a weight, transforms into a treasure chest brimming with potential. For the chosen, being alone is akin to entering a daily spiritual retreat, even amid the ordinary ebb and flow of life. Solitude evolves into a portal for introspection, where every second is an opportunity to delve into their emotions, thoughts, and aspirations. It is in this tranquil haven that they begin to notice the intricate layers of existence that typically elude the majority. The alchemy of the chosen transcends the mere acceptance of solitude. It embodies a proactive process of transformation. They don't simply endure being alone, they celebrate these moments as invaluable opportunities for growth. Much like the medieval alchemist seeking to turn base metals into gold, the chosen ones diligently labor to transmute their lived experiences. Seekers are beckoned to join the journey of the chosen ones, embracing the sanctuary of wisdom, love, and understanding that flourishes within them. Each moment of solitude is an invitation to awaken to their true potential and connect with the depths of their souls. Let your spirit soar and discover the magic within the chosen one's sanctuary. Embracing experiences to transform them into wisdom is a journey that requires profound commitment to reflection, prayer, and connection with the divine. Consider the image of the hermit, often portrayed in art as a solitary figure seeking inner truth. The chosen ones, however, do not necessarily withdraw from the world in a physical sense. Instead, they embody this mindset. They recognize that true wealth is not discovered in material possessions or societal validation, but rather in the serenity and wisdom they nurture within themselves. This is the genuine alchemy of life, turning moments of solitude into a quest for self-discovery and joy. While many navigate through life without taking the time to truly pause and reflect, the chosen ones intentionally embrace solitude to explore profound questions. Who am I? What is my purpose? How can I serve the world more effectively? These inquiries fuel their search for meaning and guide them toward a life infused with purpose. They understand that when time is spent wisely, every experience, even the simplest, can yield invaluable lessons. The remarkable ability to create a sanctuary in their own company represents one of the greatest triumphs of the chosen ones. They grow emotionally independent, not out of indifference, but because they have unearthed the endless source of love and acceptance that lies within each of us. They seek not externally what they have already discovered internally, and as a result they carry a lightness and joy that transcends any circumstances they may face. So, my dear friends, the chosen ones possess a unique gift for transforming the experience of solitude into something advantageous. Instead of feeling lost in the silence, they discover a fountain of strength, clarity, and even joy. They transform solitary moments into opportunities for deep connection with themselves, emerging from these experiences even more resilient. Have you considered what insights solitude could impart if you allowed it to become your ally? Join us in the Chosen One Sanctuary as we explore this journey together. Let's reflect on how embracing our inner stillness can lead to profound revelations. Subscribe to Chosen One Sanctuary and embark on a path toward deeper understanding and spiritual growth.